Ashtar, as I said to continue delivering the message, here I am. My beloved, I repeat. There will be no impunity for those who transgress the universal law, but know that there will be love and light so that the souls who have fallen into the traps of darkness, have the opportunity to return to light. All those who were instruments of their aches and pains will bear the consequences of their actions before the divine law, and we are here to ensure that this happens, loving and peaceful way. And likewise call to my allies on earth to keep their amorous postures, in the midst of what is to come. I'll talk more about what is to come in the next lines. Beloved, most men unaware of the way that we act to ensure that justice is done. We are not here to tie in the public square causing beings of disorder and chaos, much less get them to endless torture on charges of having violated the free will of terrestrial humanity. It is not for the light workers, my allies on earth, judging the fact that certain beings have transgressed the laws. We, of the Ashtar Command, we are here for, first, to ensure that these souls receive fair treatment and they can bear their responsibilities in relation to their actions. Although they should bear their actions, human beings wanting to torture them is inadmissible before the Christic forces. There will undoubtedly be many waves of hatred against these suffering souls. There will be those who cry death and torture. And I, Ashtar, on behalf of all my fleet, call to my allies to form a protective shield and light around them. Protect them with your love. This does not mean that you are compactuando with their acts, but are preventing them further lapsing into pain and darkness in which they are immersed. Create a protection field and love around them, so that they can, before the divine consciousness of the court, be aware of their actions and, from there, begin their return to the light. Know that many souls who, during their history, were causing great wars and pains are now incarnated again in their midst, trying to rescue the failures of the past with determination and love. How could these souls repair the damage caused to themselves and others, but by God's mercy? They understand that everyone, without exception, have experienced the deeper side of darkness. Those aligned with my heart will know and understand the background, my words. You are entering a phase of large movements, the 7 major movements that will lead to full ascension of the planet and its species as a whole. 1. The old negative web grid is being completely removed by our fleet, in order to ensure that they have freedom in their free will, to dictate their own destiny, without further external interference. 2. The new pure crystalline grid is being completely established by magnetic masters, in order to enable more contact with the spiritual forces of light. Therefore, begin to have more contact with their mentors and spiritual friends here. I, Ashtar, I agree to be next to each of my allies, making me feel your presence when they open their hearts and are willing to true service of light. 3. The acceleration of time to a full merger in the eternal now, you already realize it in their day-to-day. Detaching from the linear clock, it will melt. Dizziness and light feeling sick without medical explanation are signs of these accelerations. Do not be scared. Know that there is coordination in all this. There are jumbled events as most humans believe. It follows an order and harmony. 4. Complete your DNA activation. More and more intense sensations in their bodies are proving to you that this process is underway, and now will be faster. In some symptoms may experience as if blood flow was accelerated, as more blood was running through his veins. Light palpitations and also sometimes feelings of breathlessness. All these symptoms disappear as fast as they appear, and you, after this, feel great lightness and contentment. Again, do not be scared. 5. Our fleets are sweeping your solar system, and beyond, capturing ships and members of forces opposed to the liberation of the planet Earth and its rise to the high vibrations of light. Understand that the way we work is not the same as some human beings still believe that we have to act. Remember that Jesus of Nazareth, Master, give to you, Earth humans, the greatest example of love and mercy, when the maximum time, said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. I know quickly identify my allies for the love and mercy in the heart, and these, I'll be all ears. I am inviting all of you to join me in this clean, with love and kindness. I cannot admit in my fleet hatred and desire for revenge. I accepted only love, understanding, kindness and gentleness. I invite you, my shield's light and love. 6. The capture of agents of darkness on the planet's surface will be very intense, and this, my beloved allies, its time shall. Hatred of angry fierce people leave up these 6 souls to bring them to the public square and burn them alive. That's not how we work, and we will not allow it. You are the ones that will balance the forces. They are the ones who ensure that these souls have a chance to redeem himself fairly. The only court able to judge these souls are themselves before the great court of inner divine consciousness in every being. There is a code printed on each be called the creation universal law, and all, without exception, are aware of this code. But when they begin the path toward darkness, seduced by greed and power, they start to become less and less aware of it. And we are here so that, through love, they return to this awareness and of course, assume all responsibility for their actions. 7. After the energies are balanced and, thanks to the work of my allies, the light will begin to illuminate more and to be on the surface of most of the planet. Hatred will not have more power, because love will cover. Even those souls who are angry because they have been injured by the darkness will begin to realize that only love is the way and that hatred of hatred will only bring more pain. As love is established and hatred loses its strength, we will begin to make more public views. The fear of our presence will be reduced and eliminated. Get ready for our arrival. You are in the timeline where all these things are unfolding, and all I ask is love. Love and understanding. I'm driving all planetary cleansing operation and capturing Trivosa vibrational beings and holding in my heart. In it, I enlighten them, will make them remember who they are, show where they came from, and will make them aware that only love is the way. When you understand, I will deliver you. And they are ready to start, ready to assume the responsibilities of their actions, ready to come back, completely, to the light. I ask the help of my allies, the help of all of you who have heard my words through Gabriel and many other channels. Allies mine. Help involving the darkness with love, involving the darkness with light. The heart of you is huge. The heart of you can be a prison, a restorative prison. I speak on behalf of all my fleet and transmit the love of all that message. I want you to know and feel it. I'm on your side right now. We all are. It is time to leave the old energies. War for peace is an idea completely out of hand. Violence or anything else that is not love will not lead humanity to the highest levels. And never forget that love is also the law, the universal law. And so it is. Blessings. His brother, Ashtar.